What's up, man? Jake Paul came out and said that him and Tank Davis were scheduled to fight following the Lamont Roach fight. But since Tank Davis didn't win, and he got to go back and try to clean it up and beat Lamont Roach, the fight was tabled. See, when I came out and said, I said that it was either going to be Pitbull or Jake Paul. You know, people saying, well, no, he's not gonna fight Jake Paul. Not gonna fight Jake Paul. Look, man, Tank Davis need to get these pay-per-view numbers up. His best pay-per-view was with Ryan Garcia, and it was like what, 1.2 million. Before that fight, Tank Davis was probably averaging what, like 250, maybe 300,000 pay-per-views, and you know, people try to claim that he's this big pay-per-view star. He sells all this. But come on, man, let's be honest. Even with the 1.2 Ryan Garcia pay-per-view, he still only averaged about what, 350? That's not bad, but it's not like he's this. It's not like he on Canelo level. Canelo averaging about 500,000 or 600,000 every time he fights. Tank Davis is with Prime. PBC is signed with Prime. And I understand the Jake Paul fight from a business standpoint. That fight will sell a lot of pay-per-views. I don't know how many it will do, but it will sell a lot because Tank Davis have a lot of rowdy fans. Jake Paul has a lot of fans, and Jake Paul, you know, this big social media star. So it will sell a lot. Even Jake Paul sells more pay-per-views than Tank Davis. So Tank Davis is not even the second highest pay-per-view seller in boxing. Jake Paul is right behind Canelo, because look what Jake Paul did with Mike Tyson. So yeah, Tank Davis need Jake Paul more than Jake Paul need Tank Davis. Now I don't know what weight this fight gonna be at. If they fight, I have no idea what weight it's gonna be at. Like what weight, because Jake Paul ain't finna come down to no 135. Jake Paul just fought Mike Tyson at heavyweight. Jake Paul is probably not gonna go no lower than 170, 175. So what is Tank Davis gonna do? Come up to 160? I mean, I don't know, man. The fight, to me, it makes sense business wise for Prime and Tank Davis and Jake Paul, but for boxing, it makes no sense. Now, what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a real fight? Is it gonna be an exhibition? I think it's gonna be a real fight because, well, I don't know how it's going to be a real fight because then the weights will have to match up. Like, Tank Davis can't come in at 160 and Jake Paul come in at 180. I have no idea how they're going to do that. But at first, the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight was supposed to be an exhibition. Then they turned it to a real fight. So I think it's going to be a real fight. I don't know how they're going to finagle that. I don't know what weight class they're going to fight in. Or are they going to fight at 175? Who knows? Tank Davis cannot make no 175. What a debacle. But yeah. To all the people out there talking about, nah, man, he's not going to fight Jake Paul. He's going to fight Jake Paul. To all the people out there, I'm letting everybody know right now, he's never going to work with Turkey. He's going to work with Turkey eventually. Because the money is going to be so good that he's going to work with Turkey. Last year, y'all said the Canelo was not going to work with Turkey. He don't need Turkey. Then he signed a contract, $400 million contract with Turkey for what? 5 fights. So don't never say what these guys going to do. You're not in their camp. You don't have any influence on what they do. Just worry about the fights. Because right now, we just worried about the drama of circling around the fight. I understand people got, channels and they want to, have content for their channels. I understand that totally. But let's not lose the fact that these guys, the main thing is the fight. The main thing is who's going to beat who. That's the main thing. All this other stuff is just noise. Who gonna get in the ring and who gonna beat who up? Same thing with the Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather thing that went on for 7 years. Same thing with the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford thing that went on for 5 years. They finally get in the ring and they hash it out in the ring, and then it's over. It's over. Let me know what y'all think, man. But yeah, Jake Paul reportedly want to fight Tank Davis. The fight was on the table. Tank Davis fumbled the bag, fumbled the fight. beating, maybe overlooking Lamont Roach a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, I don't think he's gonna beat Lamont Roach in the rematch anyway. But let me know what y'all think.